I'm Jennifer Lackey, and my passion is helping small shop owners grow their business online using the powerful tools of social media. And I want to welcome you to the Small Shop Newsroom. Each week, I'll be your guide in navigating the social updates you need to know when it comes to social media, boutique ownership, and well, just running your business. Let's dive in. Hey there, social savvy boutique owners. Welcome to another episode of the Small Shop Newsroom, where we spill the tea on making those sales soar. I'm your host, Jennifer Lackey, and today we've got a treat for you. 10 must-know principles to master if you want to make more sales on social media. So let's dive in. As boutique owners, we know that social media is like a style playground where sales can bloom like flowers, but you've got to know the rules of the game. So here's the 10 principles you must master. Number 1, know your audience. First things first, you need to know your audience like the back of your hand. Who are they? What do they love? What are their pain points? Understanding your audience helps you craft the perfect social media strategy. Because if you know your customers, maybe we're born in the 90s. Majority of them were born in the 90s. You can share some 90s things. Maybe you grew up in the 90s too. And so you can share, oh man, I used to watch the Rugrats. Who else does that? Who did that? And you can bring that camaraderie into your marketing strategy. Just knowing your audience, knowing what they love. I know a lot of boutique owners say that they don't buy what they like to wear. They buy what their customer likes to wear. That's kind of weird, right? Why wouldn't you just buy what you want to wear? Well, because your customers don't want to buy what you're wearing. But they're your customers, shouldn't they? Not necessarily. If you know your customers, then maybe they don't like your style. But you won't know that until you know them. Number 2, showcase your unique style. Your boutique is like a fashion kingdom with its own style signature. But what is it? What makes you unique? Showcase that unique flair in your posts. Let your personality and your taste shine through. You also need to let your personality shine through. Let your customers get to know you. Make it personal. You want them to feel like they're your best friend. You want them to be hanging out. Let's say they went to go see a movie and they saw a commercial, I don't know, for something Lisa Frank. And they were like, oh, that colors reminds me of Instant Boss. I'm going to tell Jennifer that backpack they posted on there was so cute. Because they're thinking of me while they're at the movies because my branding colors are colorful and rainbow. And they think, oh, Jennifer likes Instant Boss or colors. She might like that backpack too. I should tell her about it. You want people thinking about you in their everyday lives. But how can they do that if they don't personally know you? You have to shine through. You have to share that with your customers. Number 3, consistency is like the secret sauce of social media success. Be consistent. Post on a schedule. Have a brand voice. And for the love of everything, make sure you're posting engaging posts. This cannot be all about posting your sales. This cannot be all about, here's a new shirt, it's $32, go check it out. No, you gotta have a reason for people to go check it out. Yes, hopefully it's cute and they want to go check it out because it's cute. But it can't be all about selling. You gotta have a reason for your customers to show back up and look at your stuff. And your followers will appreciate the reliability of you if you're posting consistently. It also helps you keep up and be relevant in the algorithm. Number 4, engage. Social media is all about connection. You have to engage with your followers, respond to their comments, spark conversations. So a tip I like to share is when you're responding to comments, try and ask them a question. Now, I know not every post, like say you posted your shirt, that you want to sell for $32. And you think it's so cute and someone says cute. Yeah, you can respond to that and say, thanks so much for your feedback. We really love to hear from our customers. You can't really give like a question back to that. I mean, you kind of could. You could say, oh, what do you think makes it so cute? But if somebody says, oh, I love that color, it reminds me of my childhood. You could say, oh, awesome. When were you born? And continue that conversation back and forth. The algorithm loves when you are fostering a connection, a conversation in the comment section. So that's not just they comment, you comment back. It's they comment, you comment back, they comment back, you comment back, and so on and so forth. That's going to get you better engagement. But you have to engage for that. And I know that not all of you can do that. You have a life, right? You can't always be on your phone. You want to spend time with your family. I get it. Trust me, I get it. I'm the same way. You got to set boundaries for your family, right? So hire a virtual assistant to help you, whether that's letting them log in through your account and use it. I don't highly suggest that because I do think, Facebook doesn't love that. But, or even just introducing them as, here is Sandra. And Sandra is my virtual assistant that's going to be helping answering your questions and engaging with you, and let them get to know Sandra. What does Sandra like to do? Get personal with your employees, just like you would yourself. Like we talked about, principle number 2. Principle number 5, captivating visuals. A picture is worth 1,000 words, right? Invest in those captivating visuals. I will say when it comes to a website, it's really great to have stock photos, clean, crisp, beautiful photos, but those don't necessarily always get the best engagement on social media. I think you'd be surprised that the more raw and untouched and unfiltered photo, the better. I don't know what it is about the algorithm, but that's what I've seen. So I know a lot of you like to put your watermarks over it, which is wording on the photo, which that really lowers your reach. Or you like to make a cute Canva photo with, your photo inside of a Post-it note or something and it says $32 sale. No, don't do it. Just stay with a selfie photo, a mirror selfie. Those honestly do better than a stock photo or a beautifully, positioned photo. Those do better on your website, but they don't do as well on Facebook. You'd be surprised. Principle number 6 is stories that sell. Again, remember, storytelling is your secret weapon. You need to craft stories around your products, your journey, your customer experiences. Stories that tug at their heartstrings will help you sell. And again, it's those stories that help them connect with you and make them feel like you're their friend and they want to support their friend's business. I read somewhere, it was like a meme or something that was like, people online that have never met you will support you more than your own friends or family. And it's so true. Like, whatever it is, those people feel more connected with you. Or I'm not really sure what it is, but sometimes the online people that I've met online support me more than my own friends and family. It's so true. Principle number 7, call to actions. Don't be shy. Sprinkle those call to actions in your posts. Encourage your customers and your followers to shop, comment, share. Tell them what to do. A little nudge goes a long way. Principle number 8, be authentic. We kind of talked about this before. Authenticity is the currency of social media. Be real, be relatable, be yourself. Your audience will appreciate the genuine connection of you. If you haven't caught on, pretty much every principle within it is laced. Be authentic, be authentic, be authentic. Don't try and be somebody else. Be yourself. People are going to appreciate you for that. Principle 9. Test and analyze. Social media is a grand experiment. You got to test different strategies. You got to analyze what works best and stay flexible and adapt your approach. So what's great about Small Shop Social, our membership, we test that content for you. We go through, we test it, we see what works, and then we compile that stuff and we give it to you. So you don't have to test it. You don't have to do the work. You get it. It's done. Here it is. And it's done with your branding on it already too. Versus if you're going to do it yourself, awesome. You can still do that, but you may be, feel like you might have to post some posts that gets crickets, and you might have to figure out, I might not be able to use 50%. I might not be able to put the percent sign in my post, in my caption, because no one's seeing it when I say that. You're going to have to figure those little tiny things out by yourself, or, like I said, check out Small Shop Social, where we give you all that information. We let you know percent signs. Don't put them in your posts because they're going to lower your reach. Here's some content that we know is successful because it's been tested. But super important, test and analyze your content. See what's working. See what time of day is working. That's important too. Principle number 10, embrace growth and learning. The social media world is literally ever changing. You got to embrace that journey, and you got to promise yourself you're going to continue to learn. But like I said, with Small Shop Social, we don't necessarily, we do teach you, and we do have the mentors there to ask questions, but we're more of a software company. We're more there to give you the content that you need. It's already successful. We've learned how to make things successful. We've done all the back end work. We've figured out what works. We figured out what don't work. We tell you it. We give it to you. We put it on a silver platter and say, here you go. Here it is. You don't have to sit down and do the hours and hours of learning why this doesn't work, how this doesn't work, what I should be posting, what words I should leave out. You don't have to learn that because we've given it to you. But either way, you're going to have to embrace that social media is always changing. And what works today may not work tomorrow. All right. So those are our 10 principles to master social media success. That's a wrap for today's episode. Remember, mastering these principles will take your boutique sales to new heights. And hey, if you're ever curious about Small Shop Social, check it out, but no pressure. Until next time, keep hustling, stay fabulous, and remember, you're an instant boss with the power to make those sales soar. I'll see you on the next episode of Small Shop Newsroom.